Next on to military nursing. Wars within Canada and internationally provided opportunities of power and independence normally denied to women on grounds of gender inferiority. When the wars came to Canada and internationally, they called on all available women to join the forces as nurses. Characteristics that these hiring recruits sought after in future nurses were that they were physically, intellectually, and psychologically superior, as well as sexually chaste and unmarried, good manners, positive attitudes, and being feminine in appearance, as well as possessing superior executive skills to supervise servants or orderlies and patients. Canadian nurses were portrayed as hardy, adventurous, and accustomed to primitive conditions, also efficient at making do, but which also positioned them as being inferior in comparison to the properly British trained nurses. The military nurses were expected to be obedient and feminine, and they had a wide range of responsibilities. This included all aspects of nursing and domestic issues, such as cleaning, decorating, and ordering food and supplies. They also looked after the boys or the patients, helped supervise the other healthcare professionals, and they were to plant gardens, do the sewing and mending, boost morale, and help the soldiers write letters back home. Historically, nurses have been silenced, as historians focus on battle and the soldier's perspective, and the image of an independent heroine contrasted with the expected image of nurses as feminine and obedient. For the most part, nursing sisters maintain proper silence regarding harsh or controversial aspects of war. There are a few diary and memoir accounts that depict what kind of working conditions these nurses were under. From the Lemnos War between 1915 and 1917, where the lack of water and sanitary conditions caused as many or more deaths as the battle wounds, there was a military nurse named N.S. Clint. When she arrived in Lemnos, she said there was 97,000 sick and wounded soldiers. A statement from her memoir goes as, "Flies, small flies, big flies, flies of colors, historic flies, up-to-date flies, 7,350 types. It's a long way home. One could not eat or drink without swallowing flies. The tables swarmed with them. Every patient's dressing removed required another to stand by, fanning vigorously as a cloud of pests prepared to settle. Pus and maggots abounded, and wounds would not heal." Women weren't the only people experiencing sexism at this time. Men received a lot of resistance when trying to enter into the nursing profession. And in 1961, only 25 out of 170 Canadian nursing schools accepted men in Canada. Men were not able to register as a nurse until 1969. Male nurses were not accepted as military nurses. Until 1967, the first male nurse from the Canadian Armed Forces received officer status, allowing him to practice as a registered nurse. So from these times, these hard times in war, women and men are redefining themselves. And women are learning that we can be strong, intelligent, and capable decision makers. Moving forward from the early 1900s into the mid-1950s and into modern times, our focus has been on role definition and improving workplace environments. An organization in BC that focuses on improving workplace environments is the BCNU. It's the largest nursing organization in BC with 47,000 members. They offer services within 4 domains of nursing: research, clinical practice, leadership, and education. BCNU has 7 core values: collectivity, democracy, equality, excellence, social justice, solidarity, and integrity. BCNU's mission statement is to protect and advance the health, social, and economic well-being of their members, the profession, and our communities. BCNU's vision statement states they will be the champion for our members, the professional voice of nursing, and the leading advocate for publicly funded health care. BCNU strives for unity and the acceptance of all members, helping them find a voice. They have developed several caucuses to help achieve this. There is the Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender, and Queer Caucus, the Mosaic of Colors Workers Caucus, Aboriginal Caucus, and the Caucus for those with disabilities.
Created using Powtoon.